Hi Sagittarius, this is just with your general read for August 1st to the 8th. Guys, so let's get into it. I kind of doing something a little bit different. We're going to start with some advice here for you guys for August. Um, it says that you need to kind of reveal what needs to be seen. So, and I do see, it's funny how I just pulled these, but it's kind of it's speaking to that in the reading that I see here. And to relax. It's saying this month is time to relax, and that means to get out of your head so much and to focus on the positive. So, daily affirmations. You are pretty magical this month, Sagittarius, especially when it comes to the change of hands, switching over to doing something different, because I do see this kind of slow but sure and steady move into new and move into uncharted territory, something completely new, uncharted. So you guys are kind of like setting yourself up for that slowly but surely, and it's saying in order for that to come to you effortlessly, to be more positive, focus on the positive, do your affirmations, and take some time to still yourself and to disconnect from the world. You'll find that you are more at peace and you're standing in your power no matter what the fuck is going on this month. You will be kind of shocked that like, there's no bitch out. The bitch is not out. She doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be. You guys are standing in your power. You also may find a Leo, like a literal Leo, maybe very significant at this time, very helpful or significant. There even may be a Leo that wants to come into your energy or make amends if there's been any issues, you, them, that type of thing. I also feel like if some of you have had some issues or you'll have some issues that you have to fight for, you have to be competitive, you have to compete. It's saying that that's you're going to be your blessing. You guys are magical. You certainly can make some things happen. You will be making some things happen, but it is something that is a process. I know for fire signs, not something that fire signs ever want to hear, but it is a process, guys, to get where you're going. But it's also karmically divine for you to get where it is that you want to be. It's just a process. And at times you will realize that kind of you have to kind of be in the game, but at the same time you don't have to result and stoop down to any levels. Like you can play the game smart, not cheap or negative, that sort of thing. But for some of you, this is the blessing. Even if you've been this way, it's kind of helping you realize another way of doing things, if that makes some sense. So you do have some great things coming for you guys. Now, this week, I do see that some of you are coming to a huge realization the first week of August that it's time for you to move on for whatever that has plagued you. You guys the blinders are off. You're definitely seeing clearly. Your dreams will be very prophetic. Write the right numbers down. Write anything down that seems to be significant, because that's going to help you in your, I hear, travels and your path forward. Um, just as some of you may be at the place where you've put your foot down and you're walking away, you may have someone now all of a sudden want to come back in. I do see that. Second week seems to be a week where things become very clear. You may find yourself busier than normal the second week, but you also, let me see, what is this about? Oh, for who? Mm, hold on. This is like some type of change that's coming, but I do feel like it's going to be a good change. For some of you, you may be putting in your 2 weeks. You may be looking for new work, new opportunities. Some of you may feel like you're getting a better handle on your work. Things seem to be changing, but I feel like it's going to be changing for the better, because you have really great cards after this change. So wherever there has been some disappointments or disappointments or separation that is leading to whatever this change is, because for some of you it's going to be some type of separation or disappointment that's going to lead to a really good change. And for some of you, you're putting love down and you're going to focus more on career finance, and that's going to be just what you need as well. And I do feel like whomever, man or woman, whoever is saying, okay, I'm giving love a break, I'm giving this person a break, I'm giving this situation a break, and really honestly start to focus more on themselves, you'll start to notice almost immediately how much better things are becoming for you now that you've kind of put somebody on the back burner, a situation on the back burner, because it will call for sacrifice. So you have to kind of make some sacrifices, or while waiting for a situation, you've gotten a different perspective, and by the second week of August, it's like, I don't want this shit anymore, or um, no, I really don't want that. I kind of do want to move forward. And that's just when you're going to get a lot of attention, is what it looks like to me. Third week looks really good. I do feel like you guys are more patient. You're moving forward. You're taking your time. You will be a force to be reckoned with this month. But it looks like it's kind of, you'll look back and say, August wasn't, it was cool. It was, it wasn't a whole lot going on. But you will find yourself with pockets of times when you're really busy and you're taking care of a lot of things, as Sagittarius do. This can be a week, the third week, where you can have love come in or renew love coming in. That seems to kind of come out of nowhere, and some of you are going to be on the map, like something that you've hoped, wished for, wanted, something, even healing. Like if you guys have been having any type of health ailments, and I'm not giving you any advice, for whoever this resonates with, you may find that there's a cure, or you're just cured. Like one day it's like, oh, the pain is gone, I'm done, oh, I'm better, that type of thing. Or something you're really praying and wishing for can come, and literally like comes out of the blue. I'm telling you right now, whatever it is, you're not out of the woods. The fourth week, it seems to be the last part of August, seems to be the month where things become a little bit more difficult. Either some of you could be moving, or you're just working a lot, working a little too much, and some of you may just be feeling like I'm not making enough, or I need more. You may feel like you're doing fine, but for whatever this dream is, right, whatever this wish is, it may be, you may need more than what you have. But when this typically comes into play, and especially with the other cards I've seen for you guys, all of it may not just be coming to you in August, like I said, and that could be stressful for you. And you may find that in the month of August, the fourth week is the most trying week. I feel like the two of you, I guess you and your person, I'm gonna get into that in a minute, but I feel like you guys feel kind of good. First, second, and third week, it's like, okay. First week, you're letting some emotional stuff go. Second week, emotional stuff kind of kicks back up, and whatever could be going on outside of emotional stuff, like work, home life, that type of thing, whatever has to end in the month of August, Sagittarius, as long as you didn't do anything to cause it. I mean, like, you created this problem for yourself. But if something has to end, be thankful for it, because it is literally going to head you into a new direction. That is still, it's not all coming at one time, but it's far better than where the hell you're at. Whatever needs to leave, it had to leave, and better is going to come. Let me get into couples right now. Couples, it looks like this month you guys are somebody is kind of deciding quietly whether the two of you have had a talk or not. They're leaving. Somebody, I feel, in this relationship wants out of it. The cracks in the foundation is becoming more and more, it's getting louder and louder, and you kind of have two people who almost right at this point is kind of existing. You may be two people who are just two different people, or want two different things. And this woman is realizing that. She's seeing this man for who he is. Not to say that the man is a bad person at all. This man could be seeing this woman for who she is. He may want to break away from this. This may not be what he's looking for, what he wants anymore. I just see two people who are very much still in each other's lives. To some extent, the love may still be there, but then you have two people who, in all accounts, could be doing, just doing separate things. Like their lives are not in the same place at this time. One person may need more attention than the other, or the other person may feel like the kind of attention you're looking for is the wrong kind of attention. It's not, practical, because one of you wants something very practical. You may feel like the practicality here is void, just can't get it. Someone may be all talk and full of shit. Like, yeah, they talk a good game, they broke as hell, or they can't manage money, or they don't have their shit together. And that may become very obvious. Someone could just be very broken and the other person isn't. So it could be literally broke or broken. And I feel like whoever is the healthier individual, they no longer want to be dealing with this brokenness. Although I don't see it just all ending at once, unless Uranus is going to come along and end it. And I don't see it in these cards. It very well can be. I do see still holding on. But this is a couple that has been holding on for quite some time. And through this, one of you have gotten a better understanding of what it is that they particularly want and what's going on here. And they may be saying that it's very toxic, this is not healthy, and it's becoming a huge burden. And by the end of this month, some of you may be at a crossroads with your person. Some of you may not be communicating with them at this time or by the end of the month. But it won't be because someone isn't trying. I do feel like someone is going to try to come back and work on it. I don't know if the two of you are communicating. Someone may just feel like they're tired of communicating, don't want to communicate about this anymore, or you guys are kind of numb to it. Someone could be numb to the situation in this relationship, but I certainly see issues with your relationship as a couple this particular month just existing. You're kind of just existing this month, but one of you are realizing that they no longer want to just exist in something that seems to be quite toxic. So that's what I see for couples. Let's now get into singles. Okay, before we get into love, I wanted to look at work really quickly. So for some of you, you're hanging on by a thread, right? You're hanging on by a thread. Either some of you are about to be done with this. You may be putting in your 2 weeks. Some of you, you just don't. You're not in it anymore. You don't want to be there. You don't feel excited to be at work. This may have been going on for the past 2 months, 2 years. You may feel like you are worth more, you should be making more, that sort of thing. I see a major, and I'm talking about huge ass change coming up this month in August. This could be a literal, like, we're going to let you go, or either you get a promotion or you get let go. Something about this is going to change. Some of you also is going to leave. The thing is that okay. So the thing about this is that some of you, if there's been a lot of drama at work, that could be coming to an end. Like you're at the tail end of the drama. Some of you, it's because you're going to get up and get the hell on. So it's like, I'm getting out of here anyway. I'm about to leave, that type of thing. Others of you, if you're still staying, but you're still, until you see it change, until you see the peacefulness, and it's like, okay, I'm done, it's behind me, you're still going to be stressed out over this job. Some of you are going to be stressed out about leaving this job that you're at and going to something different. I do see that, but I definitely see a change. You may be stressing yourself out about wanting a promotion, wanting to get more from the job you work at, and also a lot of stress around getting a job, transferring into something new, and almost kind of fearful if something new would work out for you. So some of you just have a lot of doubts, a lot of self-doubts. I see a lot of stress. For some of you, some stress is happening at work, but you may have like an ally at work, or someone who makes you feel like, they got your back, or people may just start acting a lot better at work. Some of you are just going to kind of like decide to be done. Somebody could leave your job this particular month of August. Like someone could leave, they quit, they leave. Some of you may get up and quit. Anything is possible at your workplace when you have, the world, the death card, and this. So there's changes coming up. When I'm looking at your position in it, you don't look bad. If you leave, it's because you already have something else cooking. If you get let go, it's something already cooking that you don't know about that's coming down the pike for you. You have new shit coming. If you don't like where you are, Sagittarius, get your ass out and start looking. Now is a good time to start looking with this new moon in Leo. Get your ass out there and start looking. It being in your 9th house, you may have to learn something, get a certificate, learn a program, step into something new that you may have to learn a little bit more. You guys are the kings and queens of learning shit. So it's all about learning something, and your ships are due to come in. I keep getting the same cards for you guys. So it's coming. Don't worry about that. I also feel like love is coming to you out of the blue. I keep feeling like Sagittarius singles in particular, this is not the single spread. This is the spread talking about your job. So some of you can meet someone out of the blue, but if you work from home, it's like, no, that's not even possible. Then I just get sidebar. It is something about love that's going to come to you out of nowhere. Okay. I feel like you guys are going to have competition, meaning somebody's going to have competition for you, meaning, someone's gonna come in, someone new could come in, and then the past wants you. The past is coming in, and then someone new out of the blue comes in. I just keep feeling that. I definitely feel that. But if you don't feel comfortable with this job, get your ass on. Start looking for something now. Start looking now, because that's gonna help you. And also start looking for another stream of income. Find something to kind of like relieve yourself of all of that stress. I don't see you completely stressed out in August, because you guys are so busy. You have a lot going on. You're kind of leaving people in the dust, and people still want to come back. They're not trying to get left in the dust. Some changes going on at your job, but you're going to just let go and let God and say, you know what, one day at a time, and that's it. And in the meantime, I'm looking for, I'm looking for the day I'm coming out of here and I'm leaving. It seems to be destined for that to happen as well. Let's see what you guys have coming up for some of you are coming off the market. I keep feeling like some of you are coming off the market. Some of you may have to work a whole lot harder. You may look back and say, damn, 2022 was hard for me financially, or just for some of you staying afloat, or to transition into something else. You may just feel like it's been quite difficult. If you're looking for work this month in August, let's look. You're going to be stressed out a lot. Some of you, it's not the time for you to start drinking and drugging, because you might screw yourself if you have to take like a test or something, like a drug test. And it's saying for you to, Sagittarius who are looking for work, I cannot stress you doing your affirmations as much as possible, because you are going to drive your, okay, let me try to show y'all here. These two combinations is horrible together. Okay, so whether you're trying to you have no job, and you're trying to get a job, or you're trying to transition into a new job, your affirmations and mantras and whatever you do to keep yourself zen is very important, because you are going to be stressing yourself out. And for some of you, just have to, because you're just going to be worried. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I have enough. Am I ever going to get called? They're going to pick me, that type of thing. And it's not going to be for lack of effort, because you're going to be putting yourself out there. But sometimes you're going to become just numb. Like, I fucking give up. You could also have dreams that could tell you what you need to be doing next, and what will be a best thing for you to do. And some of you could go back, and I keep seeing this for Sagittarius, going back to a familiar industry, company, old job, someplace that you thought of, whatever, something familiar or something from the past you will find benefit from. And you may feel like, you just don't have enough. And even with all your efforts that you're putting in, nothing seems to be working, and you're down to your goddamn last. And what about my house? And how can I afford it? And then you get the job. And then you get something comes in. So it's just saying that, you don't have to drive yourself crazy this whole month. You do need to practice be as optimistic as Sagittarius are known to be, and keep doing what you're doing. But for whatever reason this month, it's like something is plaguing you guys mentally. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Some of you, it's about a love situation that kind of has you thrown off a little bit. Is what it looks like to me. But that's what I have for those of you who are looking for work. Now I want to look really quickly at those of you who are self-employed. Let's see what's coming up for those of you who are self-employed. You have people who watch you, like the kind of business that you do. They watch and see what you do. Some of you might have to put your business down if you don't have all your stuff in order. Some of you just are not feeling this business anymore. You may feel like I just put in too much work and I don't see the profit. I really don't. Some of you are really going to be focusing on a house. You're getting that goddamn house. Some of y'all are going to get a house. You're getting a house. Congratulations. You're going to get a house. But back to your business. For the most part, August, your business looks good. There's money coming in, and it will probably continue throughout the month gradually, peaks and valleys, right? With business, that's how it goes. But you have some kind of idea. Now, there's some kind of idea that you're thinking about that has long-term potential, but you've got to see it through. You got to take the thoughts out of your head and make some action. And it looks like for some of you, you will. And you may find like you get immediate attention from your actions. You can also, I see, increase if you do service-based business. Your clients, you will notice that clients are coming in, coming back. I do feel like you have a lot of communication coming in. So overall, business is good. I just feel like at times some of you may feel like if you don't have love, like where's love, that type of thing, and you may have to put out some fires when it comes to your business this month. But all in all, you may have to work a little bit later and burn the midnight all at times in August, but for the most part it seems to be business is going on, things are happening. So now let's look at love. Sagittarius single ladies, well, you're showing up very ideal. You already have somebody who loves you. You have someone, I'm telling you ladies, you have someone who is in love with you. This man loves you. He's in love with you. Let me see one thing. Hold on. Oh, you love him too. Now, for some of you, this could be a new person that's going to come into your life. You do have new love energy all over the place. Just kind of showing up in general energy. So you ladies, you're giving out the right energy. You want something real and committed. You're stable. You're not playing any fucking games. Basically, you look really good to men at this time. And there's either someone who already loves you, who wants to give it a go and say, hey, let's really make this work. I love you. And he'll be professing that to you. Seems to be someone who is definitely going to be professing their love to you. Where at one point, I just be holding on to these goddamn gloves forever because they're like, I don't know, I've had them for a long time. But anyway, it may have been difficult for this person to come to you because they may have an ex. They may even just still have someone. Who knows? They may have a choice to make between you and another person. If this is an existing person, Sagittarius single ladies. I don't know why I want to say Sagittarius single men. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. I don't know. But Sagittarius single ladies, this man does love you and he's having a hard time. You may also meet a new person, but do take it one step at a time because you see this energy matches energy does not mix. You have somebody that's, love bombing and wanting to come in with all this love and you're not here to play. You want something practical and real. So do keep that in mind. Because I do feel like that whoever this person is, whether it be existing or a brand new person, this is someone who still has some unresolved issues and pressures of a past, or even could be an existing individual. I don't know, ladies, but that's how you're coming across in love. Like you are a catch. You want to come back together with somebody? Hold on. Oh, shit. Well, some of you. Oh, shit. Okay, this is for Sagittarius single ladies. Okay, so some of you have somebody could be coming back to you, definitely wanting to come in after stressing them. If you're not stressing yourselves out, ladies, about anything, there's someone who's been overthinking. They're tired of overthinking. They're coming in to communicate. They can't take it anymore. Okay. You may want to communicate, but I see you stopping yourself. So I don't think this is you guys going out to communicate. I feel like someone could be coming in to communicate with you. They're tired of overthinking. The two of you may not know exactly what to do when someone wants to come and reach out to you. Some of you, you may have the person blocked, or you may want nothing to do with them. It just depends. I see a relationship. I see a relationship that looks like it's coming out of the blue, or something about a relationship or a marriage may come up or come out here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna move on. For some of you, I have to tell you, ladies, some of you are gonna move on because you may be told or come to realize that somebody is married. Some of you may know that you want to be married, you want a relationship, you want something. You can't get any more serious than this, and you may be saying to yourself, in order for me to get that, I got to move on from this person. I have to. And that's what your reading was saying anyway. So some of you ladies are just kind of making a decision, a final decision, and making it very clear. And you're extremely aware. You're coming from a very clear and aware place here. Um, some of you, when you move or move on from somebody, you're heading toward a marriage or a committed relationship with someone. Some of you, you could be, this person could be coming in. Yeah, I'm telling you. Okay, I gotta read it two different ways, ladies. Some of you, you're gonna be in a relationship. You're coming off the market, single Sagittarius ladies. I don't know who this is with. I don't know if this is this King of Cups is coming in to try to woo you. I don't know who it is, but it could be somebody from your past, and they are realizing they're going to fight for you, and you two are going to work this out within 3 months. For some of you, it's going to be up to 3 years, and you'll be married. And it's like, oh shit, after all of this stuff, now we're together and we're actually married. I'm telling you, it's ethers. It's something in the ethers that is working in your favor. It is. You and this person is going to fucking be together. I don't know who this person is. Sagittarius, don't ask me. I don't goddamn know. I don't know. But it keeps saying that you're going to be with, like, a person. You're going to be with someone. So some of you may realize that this month in August, because someone comes in or someone comes back, and then it's like, oh wow, they're professing a hell of a lot, or you know exactly where you stand here. And some of you may be moving past the problems. Single Sagittarius ladies, others of you could be saying, okay, I'm done with this person, I know what I want. And as you start to leave that behind, something else is cooking. Regardless, something is cooking. Sagittarius single men in love, how you showing up? Like you're not wanting a wife, a partner, that you can't be anything to anyone, that you're not ready to grow, or you're lacking growth. Cold. I just wanted to pull it again because the deck was reversed. So you could be coming across cold, calculated, thinking about one person in particular. Let's see what's coming up for love in Sagittarius single men. You may, I do see you trying to reach out. You're gonna knock on someone's door, confront them. You don't want it to be over. You need to address something with them. This person is trying to get their mind right. They're trying to get to their level of peace. You may want to start again with this woman, but she may just feel like she's too stressed out over you. She can't take it anymore. You men be deciding to move on from this woman and let it go. Or you may feel like, well, I have to. She doesn't want to have anything else to do with me. Fine, I'm going to let it go. She wants a commitment. That's what she wants. You feel like this connection is really amazing between the two of you, but you may feel like you're rushed. You're kind of rushed into something, and someone wants you to have an allegiance or alignment to them that you may not be ready or prepared for, but you also don't want to lose them. This could literally be a Sagittarius for some of you. You know, men, you have to kind of contend with the woman, whoever this woman was, because there's a woman that you had in your life that I don't feel like you've ever gotten over, or you still haven't gotten over, and that's the issue that you can't give your heart to someone else, but that's going to come to an end. I give it like a good 3 months up to 3 years. You guys are going to put that person behind you and be ready to work on something and take something to the next level. So men, you too will eventually be getting off the market with someone. You have a little bit more work to do than your counterparts, but I do see you guys preparing yourself to be in someone's life long term as well. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the month of August. Hopefully it's been helpful. Let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, tune back in for the next one. Take care, Sagittarius.